Good morning, dear students. It's Ms. Khuna. Hope you all are fine and ready for today's lesson. In today's lesson, you will learn about what is 2 times table in detail. First, I will tell you something general about the topic that we have for today, which is multiplication. Multiplication is the process of calculating the total of one number multiplied by another. Multiplication is the process of calculating the total of one number multiplied by another. This is the symbol of multiplication. Okay, this is a symbol of multiplication. Then we can say multiplication is the process of adding a number to itself. Multiplication is the process of adding a number to itself a particular number of times. Okay, and also we can say multiplication is the process of increasing a number by a large amount or of making something increase. Okay, you will make something increase when you are doing multiplication. Now we have what is to multiply. What is to multiply? In math, to multiply means to add equal groups. Always remember that when you multiply, you have to add equal groups. Okay? When we multiply, the number of things in the group increases. Okay? Look at this example. When we say 3 plus 3 plus 3 is the same as when we say 3 times 3. Okay? If we have 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 9. And when we say 3 times 3 again is equal to 9. Okay, we have to make 3 equal groups of 3. 1, 2, 3. And when we count the objects that we have, we will get 9 as a total. Okay? And now I'll tell you some important points about multiplication. The first point is the product of any number and 0 is always 0. Product means result or total, okay? The product of any number and 0 is always the 0. Don't forget that. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. 0 times 2 again is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. 0 times 4, 0. 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 6 is 0. 0 times 7 is 0. 0 times 8 is 0. 0 times 9 is 0. 0 times 10 is 0. You see, the product of any number and 0 is always 0. Don't forget that. Another point is the product of any number and 1 is the number itself. The product of any number and 1 is the number itself. For example, 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 1, 2. 3 times 1, 3. 4 times 1, 4. 5 times 1, 5. 6 times 1, 6. 7 times 1, 7. 8 times 1, 8. 9 times 1, 9. 10 times 1, 10. 11 times 1, 11. 12 times 1, 12. You see, the product of any number and 1 is the number itself. Another point is when you multiply by 2, okay, by 2, you get an even number. Don't forget that. When you multiply by 2, you get an even number. Okay, look at the results that we got here. All of them are even number, okay? 2 times 1, 2. 2 is an even number. 2 times 2, 4. 4 is an even number. 2 times 3, 6. 6 is an even number. 2 times 4, 8. 8 is an even number. 2 times 5, 10. 10 is an even number. 2 times 6, 12. 12 is an even number. 2 times 7 is 14. 14 is an even number. 2 times 8 is 16. 16 is an even number. 2 times 9, 18. 18 is an even number. 2 times 10 is 20. 20 is an even number. You see, when you multiply by 2, you get an even number. Okay, don't forget that. Then, how to get times table of 2 into memory? Okay, maybe this is your question. How to get times table of 2 into memory? The first step, see it and say it. Try to see it and say it. Okay, repeat it many times. Then write it out for yourself. You can take a piece of paper and write down many times in order to memorize them. Okay, then practice reading it until you know it. Soon you will be able to say it without looking. Practice reading it. Try to read many times. Okay, then soon you will be able to say it without looking. Okay, you don't need to look at them. You will read it by yourself. You will memorize them. Okay, then 2 times table. First, 2 times 0 is equal to, as I told you before, the product, the result of any number, and 0 is always 0. It means 2 times 0 is 0. Okay? Then we have 2 times 1 is equal to, what we have to do here is making 2 groups. Okay? Each group should contain one object. One object, okay? Each group should contain one object because we're doing 2 times 1, okay? The first group, 1, the second group, 1. Now let's count the objects that we have in order to get the total. 1, 2. It means 2 times 1 is equal to 2. Then we have 2 times 2 is equal to, again, we should make 2 groups. Each group should contain 2 objects. Okay, first you have to make 2 groups, then each group should contain 2 objects. The first group, 1, 2, the second group, 1, 2. Now let's count the objects that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. It means 2 times 2 is 4. Excellent. Then we have 2 times 3 is equal to, what we have to do here is making 2 groups. Each group should contain 3 objects. Okay, making 2 groups. Each group should contain 3 objects. The first group, 1, 2, 3. The second group, 1, 2, 3. Now let's count the objects that we have together to get the total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It means 2 times 3 is 6. Excellent. Then we have 2 times 4 is equal to, what we have to do is making 2 groups. Each group should contain 4 objects. Okay, each group should contain 4 objects. The first group, 1, 2, 3, 4. The second group, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's count the object that we have together to get the total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It means 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 1 is equal to 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. That was all for today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Take care and bye bye.